I'm Cody Loriens.
And I'm Alex Giannini, and we're the program managers at the Westport Library.
And this is 10 Questions with short video interviews with some of our favorite authors while they and we are stuck at home.
These 10 questions are for Lorien Lawrence. Say hi, Lorien.
Hi, everyone.
Westporters probably know her as a faculty member at Staples High School, but we know Lorien for her literary side. She was a moderator during StoryFest 2019, but she'll be on the main stage of StoryFest 2020 in September because of this book, The Stitchers, which is the first in the Fright Watch series. I have an advanced reader's copy because I work in a library and libraries are awesome. It comes out in August, and just recently, Lorien found out that this man blurbed the book, that's Stephen King, and Stephen King called it a perfect book for kids to cool off with on a hot day because the chills come guaranteed. And again, Stitchers comes out in August, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So since the book comes out in August, the first question is generally what project should people grab while they're stuck at home? But tell us a little about what people can grab if we might happen to be still stuck at home in August.
In August, on August 18th, you can grab The Stitchers, which is book 1 in a series. So book 2 comes out next year, and hopefully it will kind of keep going and follow these 2 kids in this town called South Haven as they try to uncover these creepy mysteries. Their neighbors, they're super suspicious of their neighbors. They know something is off about them because they don't seem to age. But what they end up uncovering is far creepier and wilder than anything the kids could have imagined.
So how about a go-to book by somebody else that you're leaning into during this quarantine season of ours?
I'm reading lots of horror, which isn't unusual for me, but I feel like I need to imagine the world is even scarier than it is right now. Sense. And my kind of comfort food in terms of books is R.L. Stine. I like 90s pulp fiction a lot. It's stuff that I can pick up and read a book in an hour and feel, like I've completed something. And they're just, I like the predictability about them. Again, it's kind of comforting. I'm also rereading, speaking of Stephen King, I'm rereading Misery right now for the first time in years. And sometimes you read a book and you're afraid to reread it because you're like, I loved it then, but will I still like it? I'm so excited that it still holds up and that I still love it as much as I did when I read it before.
What about a go-to album right now?
Albums are tricky for me because I feel like I can't remember the last time I've listened to an album from beginning to end, straight through. I make playlists for all of my books and all of my projects, and I was trying to think of what they all have in common. And I feel like the one song that when I was looking through them, that's on all of them is, and this is going to sound so strange, but it's the Ramones' Pet Cemetery. I love pop punk. I love that song. It kind of hits all the tones that I want in my writing. So that one, I didn't even notice I was putting it on every single playlist I've ever made, but it's on all of them.
How about a go-to movie or maybe a TV show that you're binging?
I'm not really binging anything right now. My go-to movie, like the one that since I was a kid that I've always watched from beginning to end, if it's on, no matter what I'm doing, I will stop and watch it, is Jaws. I love that it's New England. I love how atmospheric it is. Like, I love it's kind of musical in a weird way. I actually teach at Bedford, not Staples, but I will incorporate Jaws into every single lesson that I possibly can. I've used quotes, songs, and clips from it. I'm kind of obsessed.
What about go-to beverage?
Diet Coke. I should say something healthy, but I'm kind of living off of Diet Coke right now. It's getting me through.
And how about a go-to work from home outfit?
I will be honest, I have not broken down into the elastic pants every day thing yet. I'm kind of saving that till I get really sad. I'm trying to just shower and put on my t-shirt and jeans. That's kind of my outfit of choice.
What about a go-to place you'd rather be right now?
I don't even know what day it is. It's Thursday, right? I would be at work right now. I will say I would rather be at work. I just want normalcy. I want the world to go back to it wasn't a perfect world, we all know that, but I want it to go back to the place where we can go out and be around other humans. I'm an introvert, but I do miss human interaction and being able to, you know, go to bookstores and go to the movies and let my kids see their friends. So I would be at work. That's where I'd go.
How about a go-to time waster, guilty pleasure or otherwise?
I feel like this is a luxurious question because I don't have a lot of time to waste. I have 2 little kids, and I've been making lots of videos for my students lately. Obviously, I read a lot. I watch a lot of movies. The one kind of, I guess, thing that I'll do if I have a half an hour to kill or an hour to kill, I'll go for a walk just around my neighborhood by myself, and I find that that really helps me kind of, you know, feel human.
What about a go-to person you'd like to hear answer these questions?
I'm torn between a fictional character and a real character. So I'm going to say both. I'm going to say Steve from Stranger Things, but like not the actor. I don't even know the actor's name. I want actually Steve to answer these questions. And Winona Ryder, I've been obsessed with since I was little. So I would want to hear what she would say. I would love to know what movies she watches over and over again.
And how about a go-to nostalgia bomb that brings you to a happy place?
I just was telling, this is not what I was planning on saying, but you said nostalgia, and I feel like I live in this little like fake 80s world in my head where everything is nostalgic to me, but scented things. This, I don't know if you could see it. It's just a pen. It has little strawberries on it. I randomly picked it up the last time I was at Staples, and it smells like my 1980s childhood. It smells like that synthetic strawberry. I don't want to pretend to know how old you guys are, but they're like the 80s, everything was scented, I feel like. And this has that really, really synthetic, amazing strawberry smell that just, when I write with it, I feel like I'm channeling like everything 80s, and I'm kind of living for it. So I'm really hoping that Staples will deliver me more of those pens. Yeah, that's a random answer. I guess the better answer would say writing, but really I just like scented pens that smell like the 80s.
How can people find you online while they're stuck at home?
I'm on Twitter. What is my Twitter? My Twitter name, don't make fun of it. It was like when I had to get Twitter for a project and I didn't think I'd ever use it. It's Lorien Lawrence 2014, because I got it in 2014. And Instagram is my name, Lorien Lawrence. Facebook is my name, Lorien Lawrence. I'm on Instagram, I think, a little more than the others. And I have a website, lorienlawrence.com.
Well, thank you so much for taking some time out today to answer these questions for us and talk a little about the citrus. We really appreciate it.
No, thank you for having me. This is fun.
So if you want to rewatch this video or watch all the others in our 10 Questions With series, you can head over to the Westport Library's website, westportlibrary.org, and find them there. So thanks again, Lorien.
Thank you.